Albanian gangs, explain this to me, have launched an £18,000 women and children-only smuggling service to reunite them with male relatives who have already sneaked into the UK illegally. How does that work?
Well, yes, it's a very good exclusive by the Daily Mail. They've uncovered this gang operation that are using dodgy Italian officials, basically, to get real fake Italian passports. So if you are in this country, you use an Albanian and you're an Albanian illegal immigrant and you want to get your wife or child into the country, you pay £18,000 to the gang. They will then get a proper Italian passport for your wife or child, and child possibly, and then they can come in through the country perfectly legitimately. And
all part of it. So this is yet another European country putting the boot in because we left them. Would that be a good thing to say?
Yes, well, I mean, it was Cyprus.
Italy boot.
Cyprus is normally the dodgy one. I mean, Russian gangs were using Cyprus passports for a long time. And actually, you know, if you've got enough money, you can actually buy passports. You know, you can buy a British one for £1 million. You can buy a golden passport for £1 million, legitimately.
And it was a golden one.
It's effectively a passport, but it's for very rich people. George Osborne set the scheme up. Like everything bad, it started
with...
Keep it? No, I think it's still going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ava, can you tell me why a team at the Mail are able to identify these criminal gangs and yet the Home Office aren't?
Well, great question.
That's a very good
question.
It's a
great question, isn't it?
The thing that's bizarre to me about this story, though, is that you know, often when we talk about channel crossings, we're really enraged that it's all quote-unquote military-aged men who are making the channel crossings. And now that there are women and children making the crossing, that is equally as upsetting. So I don't really know what the journos want from all of this. But look, you know, I would agree with the impetus of your question, because I spend a lot of time in Calais and it's really not very difficult to identify who the smugglers are. In fact, a lot of them actually sit at sort of put-up tables in the campsites.
God.
It's honestly, you know, so it's not that difficult to identify.
So it begs the question how much the government actually care about squashing these gangs and how much they care about clearing the backlog.
Well, and you're quite right.
Using immigration as a
ban
dog
anybody
whistle.
going to Italy now.
You're quite right to identify the Home Office is having real problems. I mean, there was an amazing story last week, was it the week before, about private jets, people coming in on private jets, just haven't been monitoring that for the last 3 years. It's an absolute disaster.
How do you think I got here?
I was going to say,
I was like from Hackney, probably not in a private jet.